All right, it's your boy, your man, the one they call Sir-Earl. Um, Coming at you again with a super duper late podcast. Uh, it's Tuesday, 11:30, and I'm just not getting this up. The latest I was getting it up was Mondays. I definitely prefer to try to get it up on Fridays or Saturdays. Usually that doesn't happen. This weekend we were like really busy. Uh, I know y'all get tired of hitting it, but we do. We stay very busy. We were out of Milwaukee. Chie was having a photo shoot, so that took my Friday, Saturday. When I came back Sunday, I was super tired. Monday, I was backed up from not doing anything here while I was gone. So I took care of some stuff on Monday, and then that leads me to today, which this was my one of the things on my agenda. I wouldn't say it was my first thing. It was one of the things on my agenda. Um, I like communicating with my podcast audience. I get a lot of feedback from it. Some good, some real good. Um, but like I say, ask again. Uh, if you like the podcast and you gain value from the podcast, recommend it to a friend. I'm trying to get the numbers up. You can get it on any of your platforms: YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, Podbean. It's a lot of places that you could get this podcast. It's on most of the main platforms, iHeartRadio. Get it, subscribe to it. Let's work together to get these numbers up really high. They're pretty good, but they could be better. So I'm asking everybody to, if you like the value of it, um, great. Recommend it to a friend. If you don't like the value of it, shoot me an email or a text and let me know what it is you don't like about it, and I can see what I can do to try to make it a little bit better. I welcome feedback. You don't get better if you don't learn. I know it. I get some emails. Everybody's not happy. So if I lost sleep over it, uh, then I'd probably be in trouble. But I don't. So anyway, like I said, if you like it, recommend it to a friend. Um, Today, what I wanted to discuss today, I didn't even notice until somebody mentioned it, but the kids are going back to school. Okay, so always a very interesting time. Um, Anyone that ever had kids in school, if they tell you that they missed these times of the year, they're lying. A lot of shopping, a lot of running around, a lot of signing up, things like that. We had four kids in school at the same time, and it was a challenge. It was hectic, but we made it through. All of them are out. They're even out of college. All our kids are out of college, working, um, trying to act like responsible adults. For the better half, for the most half, they are. Um, so we've been through that. We've been through those days, but there used to be a time. I was raised in the city, and there used to be a time that this time of year, there's excitement and getting ready to go back to school and shopping and getting your clothes, and our sign of always it was time to get ready to go back to school was the Bud Billiken Day Parade. Once that arrived, you knew school wasn't much further off. Um, Yesterday, I was here. My mom swung past with my niece. Surprised me. I hadn't saw her in a while, but she set it off to college, Illinois State. Today's Tuesday. She set it off tomorrow, Wednesday. Um, Last time I seen her, she was a little girl, little kid. Now she's heading out to college, and that's always a great thing. I just hope people go. get a good education, don't come back pregnant, don't get kicked out. You utilize school for what it's worth. To me, I don't believe anything is for everybody. I mean, military school, trade school, work, whatever. I don't believe the one mold fits all. I know that society pushes school a lot, degrees and this and that. And I believe in some fields you go into, you need it, some you don't. Um, I have, uh, I really feel that some people, uh, that's what they belong doing. I know my stepson Shaliak, uh, he got he went to Northwestern, which is a really good school. Got a full ride scholarship to go to Northwestern. I thought that was great. He studied engineering. I thought that was great. And got a really, really good job. Um, Good head start in life, no debt. Job doing what he wanted to study, what he learned. So I think for him, I could not imagine him not being in school. That's the type of person that he is. There are some people that go to school and within 2 years they get kicked out. Because school, if you're not disciplined and focused now, when you get to school, you will lose it because there's more party, there's more girls and boys, there's more sleeping around. It's just one big party, and you have to stay focused. When my daughters went to college, they both went to USC, and they partied like everybody else did, but they maintained really good grades, got out and got really good jobs. So they kept their priorities in order, and it's like I suggest to anybody, no one's saying don't live your life, don't experience your time doing this. I think it's the best time. You don't have kids, you're not married, you don't have restrictions, but keep things in perspective. Don't party till the sun come up and don't do your homework. Do your homework first. If you want to party till the sun come up, you don't have a class, go right ahead, no problem. You know what I'm saying? And I think the problem lies with a lot of people. They never experienced freedom, so the very first time they got their taste of freedom, it just was too much for them. They just lost all sight of anything that was important. So, like I said, it's not meant for everybody. I know people that went to the military, that was great for them. I know people that went and didn't make it. That wasn't too good for them. So, I think as parents, we need to help our kids decide on the best route for them. Some parents, they push too much of what they didn't do. Well, I didn't go to school. I partied too much, so you're gonna go to school. Well, some people are not meant to go to school. Some people they want to take a trade. Some people want to go straight to work. Some people want to go to the military. So I think you need to know, understand, and listen to your child. The final decision ultimately is yours, but if it's something they don't want to do, they're not going to be very successful at it. If you force them to go to school, it's not going to be a good experience if they don't want to be there. I think that's very, very, very important. And as a parent, you just sit down and you figure out not your route, not your best route for them, but their best route for them. And I think we'll have more success with our children that way. So one thing I noticed about kids today, kids don't dream. They're given a script, whatever the script may be, and they follow that script, but they don't have dreams of their own. And one of the things that made this country so great, including slavery, they got work for free. So, of course, you're going to make a lot of money if for 400 years you don't have to pay anybody. Um, but this country was built on dreams. Everything you see, cars, airplane, furniture, clothing, refrigerators, food, everything started out as a dream. And they worked it, they manifested, and they turned it into a reality. And the reason that we live a better life today is because people before us had dreams. And that's a dying art nowadays that we have to get back to, because without dreams nothing advances. Not, we perish. um, so I understand the whole school thing. What school wasn't for me. I hated school since the seventh grade. um, so that's why I didn't go to high school. I didn't go to college. I would never give the advice of what a young man or young lady going into college or high school should do, because you have to find what's good and what's right for them, not what you did or what you didn't do. It worked out for me. I've owned my own business for over 25 years, very successful, but that was me. The next person that you get advice to, it may not be them. They may not be able to run a business. Um, so, like I said, what I try to do with my kids is we try to figure it out together. As they get older, you get they talk to you less. You become pretty much just a money bank. That's what it is. So get it in while they're young, while you can get it in, because trust me, as they get older, it changes. But I think that this is a great time of year. Was it me, or did summer go so goddamn fast? We went from blazing heat one time to, by the end of next week, we're going to need a jacket. It's going to be fall. We'll be getting snow soon. This is the 8th month of the year. The year flew past. Summer flew past. And we're still trying to, because she competed in July, most of our time was spent preparing for her show. Um, and then after the show, now we're handling. Uh, a lot of people say they're in the fitness business. I always say we're in the business of fitness, because now is the time to do your photo shoots, to do your interviews, to take your pictures, to do all that stuff while you're in shape, and you can sell, market um, stuff on social media while you're in shape. Calendars. Like one year we had some calendars come out and we sold out to a lot of the troops. They were in Afghanistan. Um, so now comes the business part of it. So hopefully um, we can catch a little glimpse of this weather. We don't really at this particular time take vacations. So at best, we may take a staycation where we go to Schaumburg or Oak Brook or something like that, and we'll stay for a couple of days, and then we'll come back. But right now, the hotels are so damn expensive. It's really hard to even do that. So we've been okay. We went up to Milwaukee. It would have been a good time if we didn't have to work all weekend. But it was a good time for the business sake of shooting pictures and being able to handle the business aspect of a company. It was basically me helping her. It didn't, her money is her money. I don't try to indulge. So it was a good time in that sense that we got a chance to. She's very photogenic, and we got a chance to really take some really really great pictures. And you'll see them if you log into our social media. Like hers is figureprodigy.com, figure.com. You'll see some pictures. If you wanted to purchase some pictures, calendar, she got a DVD, SirCamelotDistribution.com is our pay site, and you could go on there and purchase anything you want, clothes, pictures, DVDs, anything that you want is on that site. And then just, continue to check our social media. I put mine up from time to time, and, she'll be putting hers up more. So check it out, pay it a visit, and see how we run this thing. We're doing some great things in this fitness industry. So it's great for up and coming competitors. It's great for people that just want to admire her accomplishments or look at how we live our life. I post every day. My podcast is once a week. So, check it out. So all I had to ramble on about is, back to school. All right. So until next time, it's your man checking out of here. I'm Sir-Earl, and peace.